Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to the Exit the Game Advent Calendar. TV's Noah here, water in hand. And today is the 16th. I'm gonna be honest, a little hot here on the 16th. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay in this robe this time. But let's get to today's story. It's a short one today. Meeting the elderly lady has upset you. You were so close, but when you finally get to the next door, there's no trace of her. Trembling, you enter the set and are instantly soaked to the skin. It's good because I'm hot. Great, you look up and you see a large sprinkler system that drenches the set in heavy rain. Jason! Through the downpour of water, you recognize a New York street from the 1960s. Over the constant splashing and dripping of rushing water, you hear very softly a gentle melody. Moon River, wider than a mile, crossing you in style. Of course, breakfast at Tiffaney's, the final scene. But apart from the film lovers, something else is very important. But apart from the film's lovers, there you go. Something else is important is missing here. The grammar in this is wrong. But apart from the films, it should be an apostrophe S that's not there. Something else is very important is missing here. Open door 16, you'll find a riddle card. All right, let's do it. Skyview, activate. All right, so 16 is hiding down here. We're going to open this, see what we got. Bunch of stuff from other doors is trying to sneak in. These are much earlier things. I think these are like door 3 things. Yeah, I think these guys are trying to invade. Let's go ahead and put these back where they belong. There you go. All right. Focus. 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 Yeah, usually I can actually do this and you guys can read the card. The studio, there you go. The studio cat has run away, roaming through the sets. To follow her trail through the day would make more sense. She started here, but now she can... What? All right, I'm just going to read this. She started here, but now the rain has made her disappear. Find her stops 2, 4, and 7. The code will be clear. Okay, so there was a cat in Breakfast at Tiffany's, if I remember correctly. I also realized that I didn't set up my chat correctly, so that we could do a quick, just... Move, please. Oh, I think because... Hold on. Yes, okay. There we go. Well, the word exit will be... We're playing... That's there because it's exit the game. There we go. All right, so I noticed the cat before. So we're going to go back and we're going to look for the cat. I'm going to spend some time quickly evaluating the box in this room. The cat is there. There's also 2 people kissing in front of a taxi cab, despite the fact that the film's lovers are supposed to be missing. Okay, so it said 2, 4, and 7. I don't think those were the doors that they were in. But I will check them first. In 7... Yeah, 7 is the Home Alone room that did not have a cat. Let's check door 8. Go back here. Is there a cat in here? This was the Alice in Wonderland room. There was a Cheshire cat in here, but not this cat. We'll check in the coffee mug. I don't think there was. Come on, open up. This is the Back to the Future room. Nothing in there. All right, room 1. Did you have a cat? No cat in the film room. Door 5. This is the Love Actually room. Don't see a cat in there. Door 15. This was yesterday. No cat. Just lights. Door 4. There's a kitty cat. That is door 4. So maybe I should check door 2 and door 7. So door 2 is here. You're a kitty in there? Kitty? Kitty, 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 kitty. There's no kitty in here. But there's a kitty right here. That's interesting. Kitty, 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 kitty. All right, door 3 was the Ghostbusters room. I don't believe... there is a kitty in here. It's to the side. So, kitty, kitty. These are our 2 kitty rooms. There's got to be one more, I assume. I remember at least one more. Don't see any cats in the control room. This is the music room. There's a kitty. Under a piano. So these are our 3 kitty rooms. Boom, boom, boom. So the card has 3 paw prints, which makes me think there's only 3 rooms. But there's also talk of like a path. Because the studio cat has run away. Try to get this to focus for you. There you go. Has run away through the sets. Follow her trail through the day makes a lot of sense. She started here, but the rain has made her disappear. Find her stops 2, 4, and 7. The code will then be clear. So the room numbers are 6, 4, and 3. Perhaps there's a way... Is there 2, 4, and 7 identified in any way here? There's a ball of string. Maybe the ball of string gets smaller in certain areas. It started here, but I saw them in like chronological order, of course. Let's see. The cat in the Ghostbusters room. I'm not going to be able to get the camera in here. It's like looking at a butterfly. It's looking at a blue butterfly. And then this is a red ball. So maybe there's something yellow in here. No, the cat's kind of just hanging out. There's like a dead fish. The cat also, like, looks wet. It's a wet pussy. Had to do it. So maybe it's how dry the cat is? Because in the Ghostbusters one, it does look like the cat has been a little bit slimed. And then looks kind of dry in this one. I'm going to double check the other rooms to make sure that there's not like a 4th appearance of the cat that would throw all my theories up in smoke. Don't see the cat in the Matrix or the Jurassic Park room. So that's it. I don't think I checked this room real thoroughly. No. Oh, that's a little interesting. I don't see the cat in here. Oh, you could see the cat's tail in here. It's a little hard to see. We'll try to zoom in. The cat's tail is right there. And that is a fish. And then there's a fish skeleton in this room. So that would imply to me if the cat started here because of the rain, it then got wet and went up here because the cat's still wet here. The question is, when does the cat go to Ghostbusters. The path will make it clear. Oh, wait. This is interesting. Let's read the card again. She started here, but now the rain has made her disappear. Find stops 2, 4, and 7. To me, that now implies the cat is in 7 different rooms. We need to chart out the path the cat took, and the second room, the 4th room, and the 7th room will give us our combination. So let's double check all the rooms again. In Back to the Future, are you hiding at all in here? Sorry that this is not the best shot of me. I do not think the cat is in the Back to the Future room. I really don't. Let's move this up a smidge here. Try to get more of the box here. Are you... Oh, the cat is right here. The cat is here. Okay. So, this is what's happened so far. Cat gets wet here. Cat comes here, still wet, you can see, wet, but has a ball of string. The cat in the Wonderland room has a little bit of a ball of string. So I'm guessing it played with the string, took it here. In this room, it's also surrounded by butterflies. There's a butterfly next to it here in the Ghostbusters room. And the cat gets slimed. So I'm guessing there's a spot with the cat with a little bit of slime. And I would say that that's this. Because if you zoom in on this, there's like slimy paw prints here. That's where the cat gets the fish. And then the cat comes over here to the music room where there's a picture of the cat with a skeleton. So, just to make sure we're all on the same page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The cat's in one more room. Let's check 11 again. Because I don't think I checked in the old MIB room. I don't see a cat in here. As much as I'm trying to see a cat, there's no cat in this room. I would guess, because we're guessing that it's stop 7. Because what? Unless this is stop 7. I mean, there's the possibility that we'll see the cat with part of a fish at some point, and that this is room 7. But if this is room 6, room 7 has to be a single-digit number. Because it can't be like 15, because I can't put 15 into the decoder. Let's check 5 again. We're double-checking here. How's the back of my head look? Ah, that's Kitty Cat! Kitty Cat appears to be here, but it appears to have the fish, but it's not eaten. Which is a problem for me. Because if this... Oh, no, that's fine. So, what I'm saying is the cat starts here in this room. Zoom out, please. Get more of this. Cat starts out here in the Breakfast at Tiffany's room. Travels, still wet, to this room. This is its second stop. This is room 4. So we're going to put 4 into this. Next one is the 4th stop. So after this, very wet, it heads over here to the room with Alice in Wonderland. From the Alice in Wonderland room, goes over here to the Ghostbusters room. This is the 4th stop, which is the number 3. So we put a 3 into this. From this room, makes the 5th stop here to get a fish, makes a 6th stop here eating the fish, and makes a 7th stop here finishing the fish in room 6. My official guess is 4, 3, 6. I knew that cat was sus. This is telling us to go up right, up left, up, which is possible. So let's close these doors just so I can properly jump around. From room 16, we're saying up right, up left, up. It should be triangle, circle, moon, and that says triangle, circle, moon, folks. That is a solve, and this is door 17. Booyakasha, booyakasha, booyakasha. That's going to do it for the 16th. I'll see you tomorrow on December 17th. TV's Noah here. Today is the 17th. You see me in this robe? I'm done with it. It's so hot. It's December. I don't know why it's so hot in here, but it is a bit warm. You guys all saw the coat. You can see me in a purple V-neck now. Dripping wet, you stand in front of the next door, curious as to what set you'll find behind it. Once, for an adventure film set is a hot desert, would be pretty good right now. Because I'm so hot. I'm also supposed to be wet, so... at least your clothes would dry quickly, but hang on, the door can't be opened at all. You can't even try, as there isn't a door handle attached. It's almost as if the door was just painted onto the wall. How are you supposed to proceed now? You remember the leading lady. She said she spoke of a completely locked set. This has to be it, and according to her tips, there should be a hidden key in a jewelry box. Right? The jewelry box. While you're still pondering how best to open the door, you hear the loudspeaker crackle, and slightly trembling, a well-known voice rings out. Pretty clever. The key is hidden in the lid of the jewelry box, but it still won't open. You probably already noticed the little peephole in the lid, but you can't see enough through it. In the toolbox behind the right flap, you'll find a screwdriver. That should get you inside the jewelry box. It will certainly work better if you remove the red light and swap it with a stronger light. Don't tell Lewis that I spoke to you. Then the loudspeaker crackles and the conversation ends. Door 17 cannot be opened. Instead, just open the small hole in the lid of the box and remove the red light. You won't find anything behind it, but the screwdriver might help you. All right. Let's do it. Skycam. So, let's get a little bit closer here. This is door 17, and it is clearly not a door, but you can open... Oh no. The jewelry box? You can also remove the red light, so I want to pop that. I'm guessing I can't see much through that. And then, ooh. That also pokes through the circle on it. But there's like a flap here. But it's not like a door. Like... I also don't know what it's talking about a screwdriver. But I'm guessing I need to shine a light through here to kind of see things. Again, I don't think this is going to be a great stream level. But we're going to do what we can. All right. I'm gonna get out of my chair and get closer to this. because this does not actually open. There's like a hole I can poke, and there's a hole I can poke here. But there's all this talk of a screwdriver. I don't know where this screwdriver is. There's also a lot of talk of the box, so maybe we should spend a little bit of time looking around the actual box itself. Like, there's lots of talks of, like, lids and stuff, so I'm just gonna take a moment, see if there's anything here that looks like a screwdriver or... Nothing here looks like a screwdriver. Let's look at the lid of the box. Nothing toolbox related here. This is the scene we were just in. I will say that. That's the Breakfast in Tiffaney screen right here. Nothing here looks like a toolbox to me. I'm going to read the instructions we got again, because I think we're missing like some key information here. Pretty clever. The key is hidden in the lid of the jewelry box, but it still won't open. Yeah, so this isn't actually supposed to open. You probably already noticed the little peephole in the lid. Yes, I did. But you can't see through it. In the toolbox behind... Okay. In the toolbox... Toolbox, only the word box is lit. Like, toolbox isn't bolded, but box is bolded. So the toolbox, behind the right flap, you will find a screwdriver. Behind the right flap. Like, That should get you inside the jewelry box. It will certainly work better if you remove the red light and swap it with a stronger light. But don't tell Lewis that I spoke to you. So, something about a right flap having a screwdriver. And there are these like little flaps here in the box, like here. It's just kind of letting me fold it. Yeah, it just lets me fold this flat. I thought maybe there was something in this flap. Is there anything? Right flap. This is my right. Is there? Maybe it was this. But that isn't it. I think what I'm supposed to do is jam something in here. This like slip part here. Stick a light in here and then stick my eye in here. So let me get my flashlight. And you know what? I don't have a flash. I don't have... I have a lightsaber. I don't have a screwdriver, but I do have a trusty lightsaber. I can use that to kind of poke. Make sure everything's poked right. Alright. Got the light in here. I'm going to try to read. I feel like the cap of this is still just blocking what I need to see. So I'm trying to use the lightsaber here. It's pretty illuminated, but I don't see anything. All right, we're going to try swapping methods and shine the light through the jewelry box and try to look through the light hole. That doesn't seem to be correct. No, don't see anything in here. I don't understand the screwdriver thing. Like, there is a door here, but there's no screwdriver. We've been in this door. I mean, I can kind of cheat and look and shine the light like this through, but it's not helping. I don't understand this whole screwdriver business. Read it one more time here. You've probably noticed the little peephole in the lid, but you can't see through it enough. In the toolbox, behind the right flap, in the box behind the right flap, you'll find a screwdriver. I ain't finding no screwdriver right now. Actually, there might be a little bit more. See, I would say this part's the flap, but maybe. Can we do this? Is there anything? Is there a screwdriver in here? Doesn't appear to be anything in here. This would be a fun place to hide something, but there doesn't appear to be anything in here. Nope. And if there was, the way I've been handling this box, I may have just lost it. I'm going to get a hint. I'm going to get a hint because I'm a little confused. I just need to be pointed in the right direction of this screwdriver part, because it's the only part of this I don't really understand. 17th, first clue. Here we go. The calendar sheet for December 17th, tells you exactly what to do. To get the code, you have to look into the lid of the jewelry box. However, you can't open the lid, and you should get the screwdriver that's in the box behind the right flap as an aid. At least there are highlighted terms that, in this admittedly enigmatic instruction. Let's face it, there's a lot of strange stuff happening today, so don't question everything, just do it. You will need the calendar sheet. I cannot talk today. I'm so congested. I'm going to blow my nose soon. The strange item screwdriver and the jewelry box on door 17. The advent calendar box and a flashlight. I don't know where this screwdriver is. I just want a hint of where said screwdriver is. Because I understand the rest, that I'm supposed to shine the light through here. And then I'm supposed to peep through the peephole, which I'm going to do again. Like, it's as lit can be. But I don't see anything other than, like, the light being reflected back at me. I feel like I'm supposed to jam a screwdriver in here. Where's the freaking screwdriver, though? The right flap of the box. I'm going to do one more quick search. Where's the screwdriver, gang? Box. This is the right flap. Nothing there. Nothing here on this right flap. Screwdriver. I'm going to take another hint just because my gut instinct here is that I've lost the screwdriver. Tell me where the screwdriver is. Second clue. If you open the flap on the right side of the advent calendar box and look behind the cardboard wall there, you will find a screwdriver. It is printed on a card with a mirrored back. Printed on a card with a mirrored back. That makes it easier to understand how you can look in the lid of the box. Of the mirror, of course, with the mirror. Do you see the jewelry, the slot in the jewelry box? The screwdriver mirror fits in perfectly. You can hold it tight so it doesn't fall into the box. At first, you can see nothing, but the storybook explains where you need to shine a strong light. All right, so basically what's happened is there's supposed to be a screwdriver somewhere that I'm going to use as a mirror, because when I look inside here, I don't see anything. But there's something printed on the lid of this, and I need to reflect it. But I need to find this stupid screwdriver, which I don't see. Did it? Like, I'm reaching. I'm in the right side of the box right now. It says behind the cardboard. I'm looking behind the cardboard. There's no card. There's no card in here. I think the screwdriver fell out. Because, like, look, I can get my hands, like, all the way into this area. Which means it's pretty loose. Which means at any point... wait, this is opening. This opens. Hold on. Everybody be cool. Ah! I'm going to block my own face here for a second. Look behind the cardboard for the screwdriver, which is right here. Oh, neato! All right, that's well hidden. That's pretty good. And, like, very securely placed so that it would not break free. But here is the screwdriver. It is a mirror. You can shine right into the light. You can see the camera I'm using. You can see yourself. You guys see yourself? Wave. Hey. All right, so what I'm going to do. All right, and it is I thought I was going to have to, like, pop it out, but it does fit perfectly, like, right in here. Okay. Almost. Yeah, there you go. All right, so the screwdriver is in the box right here now. I'm guessing if I slide it down, don't lose it. Now if I shine the light, I'll actually be able to do it. Where did my cellular device go? In all of this, I have now lost my flashlight. Oh, man. Here it is. Found it. I put it under the hint box. All right, so... you guys won't get to see it, but I'll excitedly tell you what I see. I don't see a damn thing. There's a stupid thing in the way still. I'm going to try to get rid of this. There we go. There's like a hanging Chad in here that I can't cut it with the lightsaber. There we go. Let's try to get that out of the way. Now I'll put the screwdriver back in. So difficult. Why is everything so hard? Okay, it's in now. Sticking my head in. What the? Ah! Ah! I almost think my flashlight is too bright because all I see is the glare of the flashlight. Oh, wait. 607. Oh. That's very unique. That is a very unique puzzle. I wish they had done a better job explaining the location of the screwdriver, though it really is pretty self-explanatory. Decoder. Where are you? There you are. All right. This one hurt my back. 607. That means we're going down left, right, right. So down left from here, right, right. It should be L cross circle, and it is L cross circle. That is room 18. Bloosh. All right. Let's do, or rather, I was going to say let's do one more, but the day is over. So I will be back tomorrow with door 18. Hey, I kept my purple shirt on for continuity. Happy December 18th to you. Because usually I wear the robe, but today it's warm again today. You step warily through the next door and find a large animated exhibition. It shows all of the drawings and graphics on the making of the film Finding Nemo. That's an interesting choice. You sigh despondently. You feel a bit like Nemo's father in a desperate search for his son, and like a clown. Just keep swimming. Since you don't have a better idea at the moment, you wander through the exhibition. In the center, there's a large aquarium with real fish in it. There's going to be fish in this store? The sight of the peaceful little animals swimming back and forth immediately casts a spell on you. Interestingly, you step closer. At the base of the aquarium, you read a small plaque that it is a school of clownfish. Please turn the page and open door 18. You will find a riddle card and a strange cardboard disc. All right, I'm going to rip this one out. Because there is a school of clownfish. And a pencil. All right. Skycam, go. All right, let's try to straighten this camera out. Because shenanigans have shenaned. And, oh man, everything's cockeyed. There we go. Now we're back. The 18th. Blam. Okay. Ooh, interesting. This is already very interesting. So in the room, yeah, some nice Finding Nemo looking stuff. You can see the shark. Nothing too suspicious. We have this. Many people are drawn to the clownfish. Drawn to the clownfish by the bright orange color that encircles their body. As a school, they look for food. As a school, they look for food, italicized. Under coral and over rocks, swimming laps in the sparkling water. So oddly, look over and... No, I'm sorry. Drawn in circle No, drawn circles look overlaps is all, they're all italicized. I was going to say bold, but that's not what it is. They're italicized. And then we have this thing, which is very suspicious. I can pop this out like so. Boom. And then there's a middle part that I can pop out like so. I think I know what we need to do. I want to point out one thing quickly before I get into what I think we need to do. And that's on the back of the box is this item. I don't know if that means anything, but I definitely find it a little suspicious that this is here. This is actual size too. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a pen because I want something with a finer tip than my big ass marker. Use this kind of as my workspace. Push this away a little bit. There you go. Let me grab a pen quickly. There's one right over there. And what I think I'm supposed to do is overlap these and then and then trace the circle. Because I can perfectly, I have something in my eye. I can perfectly fit this over the fish. And then, because overlap and encircle were like the italicized words. So I think we take this, we overlap them, and then we draw these circles. And I think that's going to create something that will make sense. Also, on this drawing, there is like a pencil. So, to me, that's kind of giving of the clue to draw on this. So I'm just going to keep doing that. And maybe it's going to be how many times the circles overlap? Like, I thought overlap was the clue to do what I'm doing now, where I put the stencil over the fish. But maybe it has something to do with where the circles overlap. I think the main thing about this is whatever this does, it will not be clear until we've drawn way more circles. Because, like, just counting, like, where the circle, how many times the circles overlap, seems kind of lame. I'm hoping that the circles create a cool design. And we could be like, whoa, what a cool way to hide stuff. Because that's starting to look like a 1, kind of. How's everybody doing? Like, sometimes these puzzles require some legwork. This is a legwork puzzle. And I really don't know what to say while I'm doing it. Was it foolish of me to use ink? Perhaps this would have been more suited for a pencil, since a pencil was actually what was in the picture. I don't know. I think the ink is showing up nicer for the camera. At least I'm hoping. There's also like a small divot in this stencil. Oh man, trying to. It was looking like a 1 before. Now it kind of looks like a balloon animal, like a balloon dog. All right, we're gonna keep doing this method. about this, gang. Trust the process. Trust the process. Feel better if this looked more like a thing. I really hope it's not just counting The thing about this, though, as interesting as this is, the idea of counting where things overlap, that's not going to give me 3 numbers, you know? This is supposed to eventually give me a 3-digit code. There's also the fear that I've ruined this, that I'm completely wrong. But like the clues of draw, encircle, overlap. It seems correct. There's another issue of like, I'm trying really hard to perfectly get the match of the fish, because like this one's turned, so I'm turning it like this. The issue is it's not changing the shape of a circle. Like it's still just going to be a round thing. Like had that fish been straight on, the circle would not have moved all that much. It would have moved slightly, but all right, finish this circle. All right, so I'm kind of looking at this. I'm thinking that like maybe there will be a spot where things look like a number. Because like right here looks a little suspicious. Like if you look at the negative space here, maybe you could see a number. I don't see that though. I was thinking like maybe I then draw lines where it's like where they overlap. Let me look at the actual instructions again. Since you don't have a better idea for a moment, you wander through the exhibition. In the center, there's a large aquarium with fish. Oh, no. I want this card. This is my instructions. Many people are drawn to the clownfish because of the bright orange colors that encircles their body. At a school, they look for food under coral and over rocks, swimming laps in the sparkling water. Or draw circles, look for overlaps. So I've drawn the circles and I'm looking for the overlaps. I see tons of them. I see tons of overlaps. What do I do with that information, though? Do I connect the dots? La, 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 la. Like 3 overlaps here. There are 3 overlaps here. There are 3 overlaps here. 3 overlaps here. Does that make a like? I'm trying not to count that one because it's only 2. So if it starts here, it's like boop, 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 boop. Actually, that could be a 5. I'm going to try this, and if this is wrong, we'll just kind of admit defeat because I've ruined this if this is wrong. But that's a pretty good 5. If you just look at the overlaps here. Those are the points where there are overlaps. And then here we got... we could possibly see this like this. Trying to make this nice and dark so it comes through. But connecting where those circles overlap, that's starting to look like an 8. So then what do we have here? This is a very strange one. Blam, blam. Technically, I guess I could have made the same argument here. No, because that... Oh, okay, maybe... Okay. Because that's every... Okay, I think I get it. This overlaps here. But it also overlaps here. I don't know if I make this circle. This overlaps like this and like this. Is it a 7? But that leaves this out. Like, I feel like that's important. And then there's this overlap, and then there's this overlap. Like, is it just a 0? Is it just the world's worst 0? Unless I also do this, and it's just 2 8s. I'd say it's either 588 or 580. 588 I feel better about. Those are going to be my 2 guesses, and then, if not, we'll end in a failure like we like to. So 5, 8, 8. 5, 8, 8. Let me open the box. Skycam go up. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we are... What room are we in? We're in this room. We're in 18. We're going to have to travel quite a bit because we're surrounded by rooms we've already done. So we'll see what this says. This says up, oh boy, up, right, down. So that'd be up, right, down. So that's completely wrong. So let's try 580, which is my other guess. It was 580. Flip that out. That's going to give us a completely, oh boy. That's literally the same path. All right. I did it very wrong. I'm not going to do hints. I'm just going to go and we're going to look at the answer. I felt like the 5 felt very good. Okay. So, all right. So the issue is I wasn't supposed to... Where the circles overlapped, I was supposed to color them in. It wasn't about drawing lines. It was about coloring in the area where the 2 circles are overlapped. That's that makes more sense. I think I had all the right instincts, and then I just looked at it wrong. Yeah, my fish appear to be correct. It's just, I did say, like, I feel like this doesn't make sense. And it didn't make sense. But now that I'm, like, really seeing it, the idea of, like, coloring all this part in, because this is where circles are overlapped, all this part in, instead of just drawing these weird lines like I did, and all this part in. And all this part in. No. That's making more of a 3, and you ignore this part and this part. Okay. Alrighty. I'm looking for circle, hexagon. Well, here, just 5, 2, 3. I had the right idea. I just executed it poorly. Left, down, right, down. Left, down, right, down. We're down here in this corner. This will be the 19th. And this will be where the video ends. I will see you tomorrow on the 20th. Be sure to subscribe right here to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming so you can catch up on all my past live streams. And if you want to join me live, it is Plus 2 Comedy on Twitch. It's the holidays. I'm streaming like randomly. So I'm not usually on my schedule. I'm streaming when I shouldn't be. I'm not streaming when I should be. You know, things like that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Boop!